for Ludington. Now the room is we've lost the remaining of our room. That's all right. Okay. All right. Crab's on your side. You ready to go, Ludington?
It's gonna be so good.
Hell yeah.
Ludington.
That's kind of funny.
I don't know.
All right. So I got more of a story to tell y'all tonight. Anybody here who has like really old family members, like you never expect them to kick the bucket any day now, but they do.
No, but I got shitty friends that heckle comedy shows.
Yeah, close enough. My grandpa, he's
Does that
like
count?
my grandparents. They're like 90, pushing 100. All right, and you never know when they're gonna kick the bucket, but sometimes they do. It just flies across the room. And it's like, God, Grandpa, that was the chamber pot. Ugh. Now they are that old. That means that they were in war, and not just any war, the Vietnam War. And the best part is they were on the side of Nam. That's right, I'm Vietnamese. Hi. Now, even when you're that old, you're bound to have some health issues. You're bound to have some health issues, and there was this one doctor, this one guy that will always show up whenever they need something, have a seizure, have a stroke, fall down the stairs. He just suddenly show up with an IV bag, a medical kit out of nowhere. And we never had to pay him. So I asked my grandma, why don't we pay him? Does he owe something to us? And she's like, sit down, boy. Let me tell you a story about a little Viet Cong many years ago. Now, this Viet Cong was running across the jungle, and then suddenly he hears a bomber, a bomber plane fly across the sky. And then so what do? You run for the tunnels, you run for the bunkers, you run for a place to hide. And of course, he didn't make it in time. So what do? You lay down, face on the ground, hand behind your head, pray to Asian Jesus, pray to the rice, hope for the best. And boom! Phew! He survives. So he got up, do the standard check, head to toe. All right, front, oh good. Massive penis, still there. Back, oh no. Oh no, a piece of shrapnel flew across from him, like inches from him, while he was like face first on the ground. And, well, let's say the only part of him that didn't survive was the part that was sticking out. That's right, he lost both cheeks from one piece of shrapnel that flew across the sky. So his buddy is like, well, he's gonna die, we keep him here. But this is also an excuse to get the fuck out of here. So they grabbed like a blanket, like as a makeshift hammock, and just carried him for like 4 kilometers like that. They ran all the way back to my ancestral home, which has turned into like a medical camp. And my grandma, she was like 8, but she was there. She was hands-on on helping with them. She couldn't do much, but she was there when he was on the ground. Why? Because when war is happening and you're 8 years old, a guy losing his ass cheek is the funniest thing ever. Like the only thing fun that ever happens. Now, of course, she saved his life with something you didn't expect. Hot tea. That's right. If we were fighting the British instead of the French, we would have had plenty of that. But afterwards, she basically saved his life. And afterwards, he feels indebted to her. So the doctor that is, regularly check up on my grandparents was his grandkid. And every day he would pressure them to get into medical school. Go be a doctor, go do this, go do that, go, at least be a pharmacist. Now he's like a hospital accountant, but he is here saving my grandma's life. And all my grandma had to say about that was, well, he better did that. I save his ass.
That's fucking
All right, Kamse Hamada.
It's a true story too.
True story. All right, give it up for Ludington. Thank you. Good stuff.